currently here in CHAPADA Diamantina, which is this huge national park here in Bahia, and there are a lot of canyons and mountains and waterfalls and a lot of cool things to see. So we just arrived here yesterday evening, and today it's 7 in the morning and we're gonna eat some breakfast now and make a plan for today, but I'm really excited to explore the area. For a route which we're going to walk today, which is to this Cachoeira do Sossego, and that is a waterfall which is about 15 meters high, and it's a 14-kilometer walk, and it's supposed to not be that easy. And also all the people in the internet told us that there is no route and we have to ask a local and really use some GPS apps to not get lost. So that's going to be interesting, I think. But to the first stop, which is a small swimming hole in the ground, there is a route, and that's where we're going to walk first. And after that, we somehow have to find our way to the forest, to this waterfall. But I hope we're going to find it and don't have too many problems on the way there. We should have lived a life together in your warming sun. Walking for around a kilometer now, and we don't really find the right path, but I think we're on it now. And there was this dog that was following us and apparently still is. He was away for a few minutes now, but he's back, and I don't know who he belongs to or why he's walking with us, but I hope he doesn't get lost. We are now on our way to this Cachoeira do Sossego, and the dog is still with us, and by now we've given her a name, which is Bimba, because she somehow looks like Bumba but is a girl, so Bimba. And it's funny because she always knows where to go. Luckily we didn't pay for a guide, because now we have a little guide. Ai meu Deus! We are now on our way back, and we need to go a little fast because it's getting dark at around 5 and it's already 3:30. We still have a little way to go, so we need to be a little faster, but Bimba is still with us back there. And we just cooled down at a little water spot we saw because it was getting really hot. And now we just need to walk all the way back.
What the frog doing?
We came back just before it got dark, and Bimba also went home again. So we're never gonna see her again, which is really sad. But now we're fighting to walk back down to the city center because everything is hurting. And we're searching for a restaurant where we want to eat today. But there are so many options that I'm sure we're gonna find something. Tenho esse mar todo have here this chicken with queijo coalho, which is this famous cheese here, and I really like it, so let's see. I'm now out here eating breakfast again, which is the same as yesterday, just some yogurt with papaya and mango. And we are trying to figure out what to do today because there are just so many things to do, but we only have 3 more days here. So we need to figure out which ones are worth visiting and which ones not. So that's what we're doing now, and then we're gonna see what we do today. And now it's raining a little, but the weather forecast says that it's gonna be better around midday and in the afternoon. So I guess we're gonna leave a little bit later today than yesterday, but depends on what we're deciding to do. We've decided to just rent a car for 2 days or something, because the tours don't really seem worth it when we can just go there ourselves. So now we're trying to find a spot where we can rent a car, and then we are going to a gruta nearby, which is a cave with some water, and in the evening we're gonna go to this famous Morro do Pai Inácio, which is a viewpoint over the whole national park here, so I'm excited about that. Now got our car, and it took a really long time, and I don't know why, but now we got it, and we are on our way to the next city, which is called Palmeiras, and our plan is to look around there a little and maybe get some lunch, and afterwards we're gonna go to this gruta and to the viewpoint, so hopefully that's all gonna work out. But now it's raining again, and I hope it's gonna get better soon.
Tem o sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrar.
We've now been driving to this small village here, which consists of I think 3 restaurants and maybe 5 houses. But there's this really cool restaurant with this view of the waterfall back there. And driving here we took 2 Italians who were hitchhiking to get to a village nearby, and they were really nice and we had some good conversations. But now we're here and eating something. I don't really know what we're eating because the menu isn't that big, but that's okay, it's gonna taste good anyway I think. And then later on we're gonna drive to this gruta thingy. So we have here some chicken, some rice and salad. I have no idea what these things are over here, but they are supposed to be something local, so we're gonna try.
Das wäre mit dir Ding ist. Das schmeckt.
Das schmeckt irgendwie wie Pombeeren.
Würdest du dir zugerüstet?
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes too.
So, a little update to our situation yesterday. We were just leaving this Gruta da Pratinha, and then we were driving on this really rocky road, and all of a sudden we hit a rock which was hidden behind a bush or something. You couldn't see it, but we hit it, and then we stopped the car and looked under it, and some brown liquid was coming out of it. And apparently we hit the tank of the motor oil and it was running out, and we were in the middle of nowhere, but luckily we had some internet, because all the way we didn't have any internet, but by some miracle we had internet there. So we immediately called the rental place and they told us that they are gonna call a mechanic and that they are gonna bring us a spare car. And so we waited and waited, and a lot of Brazilians passed us by and offered to help, which was so nice. One even wanted to tow us to the next city so that we can wait there. So they were all really, really nice, and I'm so grateful for that. But then after I don't even know how long, they arrived and pulled the old car away and brought us the new one. And then we finally could drive back, which was a little challenging because it was completely dark outside and we still had this whole rocky road in front of us. So we drove really, really slowly, and I think we needed about 2 hours until we were finally home. And we also couldn't visit this viewpoint no more because it was dark. So our plan for today is to visit this viewpoint, and hopefully it goes better today. We need to go to the rental place now again and get another car. So that's what we're about to do now. But first we're having some melon here for breakfast, and then we're gonna go. We now have our new car here, and also bought an acai and some granola, which we're gonna eat on the way now. And in about half an hour I think we're gonna arrive to our hike. And until then I'm gonna enjoy my acai, and then let's see how the hike goes.
I didn't think it's what I wanted. I had it all figured out. Then you came, turned everything upside down. Now you're all I think about. No, you got me going crazy, because my mind is filled with you. Oh, I've been dreaming about you every day, and I don't know what to do.
We've now been walking for around 2 hours, and now we take a small break, and then we already need to return because we still want to go to this famous viewpoint here, and otherwise we won't have enough time because the sun sets at 5. So we're gonna eat something real quick and then go back.
Cold-hearted, but I'm just getting started. My eyes on the target. No, no. You're the better ones, you king of God.
Einfach so viel Reisen voraus. We're now here at a place which is supposed to have the 3rd best moqueca in whole Bahia, and it's my first time trying the dish, so let's see how that goes. We've now packed up all our stuff again because in about half an hour a tour guide is going to get us from our home here, and I'm really excited about today.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when the sunset glow.
So we just drove here to this river, and the guy driving us told us that there are huge snakes and crocodiles and pumas and big monkeys. So I'm a little scared now of driving in this water and hope we won't encounter an anaconda, because he told us that just yesterday he saw one lying across the whole street. So that's a bit scary, but we will see.
We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended too soon. We painted bright blue skies, you were never truly mine. Our map's been torn in two. This paper town, this paper town. The streets don't feel like home now. All the colors faded, slowly turned to gray. And I thought we had it figured out, but it's just another town we left for a day.
Howdy, Alio.
The lines we chased have all been broken, every path disappeared. Felt like love, looked like forever, but we're here. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended too soon. We painted bright blue skies, you were never truly mine. Our maps been torn into this paper town, this paper town.
Esse é o empim. Cacauzinho ou topeiro?
So we just came back from our day trip, and it was way cooler than expected, because even though the company advised us in the morning that we couldn't go to these piscinas naturais because it was raining so much at night, we could go bath down by the river, and they tried everything to make a cool trip for us, and they were called Diamantina trip. And they were also very flexible, because when we wanted to return a bit more early, we could go back earlier. And on our way back we randomly visited a farmer, I guess, who was living there in the jungle, and he showed us all his crops and things he was planting, and showed us around his home, which was such a cool experience. I think you couldn't get anywhere else. And also the boat trip was so cool, I wasn't expecting it, even though it was a little hot. But it was really nice seeing this nature there, and going by boat was just such a cool experience. So I'm really happy we made this trip today, and I think it couldn't have been cooler. We are now eating here, and we have this gnocchi made out of banana, which sounds really funny, so let's try. Kinda weird, but kinda good.